Yo, what's going on everybody? It's your boy Kai, and I'm back again this time to give you another One Piece video. And in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys my predictions for One Piece chapter 1002, especially after the events that happened in chapter 1001, right at the end, where you have Luffy and Co about to clash with Big Mom and Kaido, and just a little exchange of words that went on between them, where Kaido is saying, well, whoever wins is going to become the superior crew because they'll inherit the poneglyphs, and like all of those crew members, which I don't think Luffy's going to want to take when he does win anyway. But it's all leading up to the point of, well, you'll be one step closer to becoming King of the Pirates, alongside, with the whole One Piece situation as well. So is Oda going to want us to read more on that? Of course he is, but will he sort of dive into showing us what the rest of the crew are up to? Will he want to show us Marco versus King and Queen? What is going on with that battle? Because it looks like Marco's got the upper hand, but I wouldn't say King and Queen are out yet. So is he going to want to, sort of focus on that a little bit? Like give us, I don't know, maybe like a page or maybe a page and a half, 2 at max, of them actually maybe exchanging words, showing us a fight, showing us if Marco's still got the upper hand. Does King and Queen actually have the upper hand this time? Like, have they got something up their sleeves to go up there? Because although we've got the strongest supernova right at the top, ready to clash with Big Mom and Kaido, do I think they'll get their own respective battles, like I predicted with Tekken? I think it was back last year now. Yeah, it was back last year. So will they actually get their own battles? I do think that is possible. I do think that Zoro will potentially go up against King or Queen, and that whenever Sanji reappears from, getting away from Black Maria, then he may possibly fight King, because I think that'd still be quite a cool battle. But also, the one person that I really want to see have a fight against Black Maria is Usopp, because if you remember from one of my chapter reviews, yes, it was a chapter review, it was basically saying about how Usopp and, spiders, like he'd play games or tarantulas and, how to defeat them. Usopp would be the master, so I think Usopp should be the right person to... This is where the Zoro fans are going to love this, but save Sanji, or maybe Sanji might surprise us, but if it goes down that route that Usopp saves Sanji and Sanji gets away and Usopp takes on that fight, or Sanji gets away and Usopp just magically ends up finding Black Maria. And I did get a few comments about this, I'm not going to lie. I did say I wanted to see Nami versus Ulti again, and people kind of lolled at me for that, but I think it is a battle I would like to see, because Ulti still wants her revenge, and although Nami was in tears and she was like close to death, how could it go the second time around? Of course everyone's expecting Ulti to probably have the upper hand in that battle, but you never know, because the Straw Hats always manage to find some way of being able to defeat their opponent. We look way back on Alabasta with Nami's fight. She was literally getting clapped left, right and centre, and then finally she managed to win the battle. Same thing with Khalifa. You'd expect Khalifa to win that battle, even though she had like the soapy soap fruit, and that was a very nice fight. Very, very nice fight. Pretty jealous. But yeah, still, Nami managed to win that fight. So I know this is the new world. I know how powerful Ulti is. We all know that. But at the end of the day, the Straw Hats have got something to prove, and they always back their captain. They've said it multiple times. Even Nami was like, yeah, Luffy's going to become King of the Pirates, expecting herself, well, not to die, but she had that, like, I'm going to die type feeling. So, yeah, I think with the Straw Hats getting their own respective battles, they've got a point to prove, and they need to show that they can do this. I'm not saying they've got, literally just fight to prove their worth, because they always have, the backing, they back their captain, and their captain backs them. And, they're going to want to go on to be a successful crew and, to become, like, the top legendary crew alongside, Goldie Roger's crew. So I think the fights will help. I think they need to happen. I think they will help. It is going to be hard, but who's to say that Nami can't conjure up enough spirit and enough strength and just throw everything, just go all out. Nami can do this. I believe in her, but I know Ulti will be a very, very strong opponent. So I'll just want to see Oda pan away, go towards the rest of the Straw Hats, and just sort of give them their respective battles, or just give us some sort of update on what they're doing. Jinbei, for example, we need to see more of him. I mean, I would hope that we'd get to see a big fight of him. And Robin, and Chopper. I think Chopper will sort of mainly be that one person that will probably get a panel here and there because of what he's doing. But then I think that when the antidote does work, whether it would be after or before, because depending on how long this battle's going to go on for, because in that time it probably will be an hour's worth of a battle, but then when you look at the one between Luffy and Katakuri, that went on for hours on end. But with this one, how long will it go on for? Because they're currently, you know, flying over towards Wano to drop it down. Will it drop down? Not within this chapter, but eventually will it drop down? I'm sure Luffy's going to want to stop that before it eventually, you know, destroys Wano. But do I see Wano getting away, you know, peaceful? Or do I see there being somewhat damage? I think there will be, but that all depends on what Oda wants to do. Going back to Chopper, there is a chance he could have this antidote done before the hour was going to happen, because obviously everyone needs that antidote that's been infected by, you know, Queen's Ice Oni plague. But then it could be afterwards and we do lose a lot of people. But Chopper will get his moment. I think every individual Straw Hat will get their moment. And then going back to the main guys up at the top, I think Luffy's definitely going to clash with Kaido more. You can see it, the way that Oda's panned it. You had Kaido at the top, you had Luffy at the bottom, mentioning about the whole King of the Pirates. Big Mum's just going to want to go in. And I always thought that Kid could go against Big Mum because Kid has had some history with her. Not her personally, but he's been on her island, beat one of the Sweet Commanders, got away. So he literally just dipped. So I think that Law will kind of sit back and he will attack. So you know how he had like his tact against Kaido where they did the big sort of team attack? I think that will happen, but because there's two, I think you're going to want to utilise Law. He's going to want to get involved, but he's going to be that kind of support type person. So he'll be like standing back, but he will sort of use his shambles when he needs to. He could go in for a sneak attack himself, or he could use tact again and try and attack the both of them. This could potentially be how it goes. You could have Kid and Killer going against Big Mum, Luffy and Zoro going against Kaido, and then you've got your person at the back being Law, helping them both out. But then that's when I think people will come up. So like King and Queen could come up, and that's when everything could go different, and it could be one-on-ones. Yeah, that could potentially be the way it goes. That's how this chapter could potentially end as well. You could have your own respective battles for the Straw Hats, which I think would be really cool. But for the time being, I'm pretty sure Oda's going to want to put in as much as he wants to, because this is a big fight. So a lot of people are going to want to mainly see like the big battle. We are going to want to mainly focus on Luffy, Zoro and co versus Big Mum and Kaido. And it's going to be a big battle. It's going to be a big bloody battle, seriously. Like, you saw what Kaido did with the Thunder Bagua in the latest chapter where he whacked Luffy. Even though Luffy saw it and he speed blitzed him, it wasn't such a speed blitz as what you think it is, because Luffy didn't get knocked out. He knows what's going to happen, and you know, Kaido's even acknowledged that I ain't going to be able to pull that off twice. He will be able to dodge that. Like, he knows that Luffy's improved like so much. He said it at the start of the battle after getting hit by Luffy's Red Rock that he got damaged, and there's only been a select few. That's when we got that beautiful panel of everyone behind him, which was Shanks, Goldie Roger, Oden, Whitebeard and Rocks himself. You can expect that because they were on the same crew, and Kaido and Big Mom both served under Rocks. So it makes you wonder how powerful this guy is, because we know there's the big incident at God Valley which took Garp and Roger to both team up to take down Rocks and the rest of them, because that was an almighty powerful crew. I don't even want to, I want to know. Why do I say I don't want to know? Of course I want to know. I want to read about the God Valley incident. I want to know every single bit of detail. I want to know everything about Rocks and what he was capable of. But the fact he was able to hurt Kaido is actually understandable. But now Luffy actually fits in. So there's now like the first group of 6. And there is something I did see, and I do want to bring it up. So this is, you know, from Joy, I believe it was Joy Boy actually. Yeah, he showed this on Twitter, and it initially escaped my mind, and I didn't even realise this, that when Zoro and Killer both struck Kaido, he did actually get a bit of a hit, but he was more resilient to it. But he was saying well done, so it's like he's congratulating them for actually, you know, striking him. But you could take it in two ways. I see exactly where Joy Boy is coming from, and I am on his side. But some people would say that, you know, he just got a bit of a jolt, said well done, but he's smiling, it didn't affect him. Whereas you could see the difference with Luffy. When Luffy struck him, he was stunned, he was shocked. But then, as I said, you could interpret that in two ways, that Kaido was just stunned at that point, but now he knows what he's up against. But I think where he's testing everybody out, and I think that's one thing I appreciate that Oda did, is the fact that everyone's had their attack. You see Kid with Punk Vires, and then you've got Law coming in with Tax. And they didn't do nothing because Kaido came out in his Gyarados form. But the difference is, with Luffy, he's actually managed to, you know, shock him and stun him, whereas everyone else has mainly sort of showed their abilities, but it's been acknowledged, but it's not been acknowledged to the extent I think Luffy's been given with Kaido. But with Big Mom, that was great from Zoro cutting Prometheus, like using Kinemon's Fox style. That was amazing, that was great. So it all really depends on where Oda wants to go with this. I think, yeah, he's going to mainly want to focus on the big battle, but I think it is about time that he will probably swerve away and mainly focus on the rest of the Straw Hats with everyone else and showing everything that's going on. But if I could personally pick my own prediction of what I think it's going to be, I think it will start off with the battle. We'll see more of the battle, more of the clashes. Then it may go on to like Marco, King and Queen, seeing what's going on with them. And I think that King and Queen may have sort of upped their game, may have taken over. Marco probably will be struggling. Or you never know, we may see a couple of the Straw Hats, maybe like Robin trying to, you know, use her like, you know, Fleur and go up and attack them like with Arans and everything like that to try and help out Marco. But that's the way I can see it going, and then right at the end it will come straight back to Luffy and co fighting against them, and then I think we will see a bit more blood. But I know Oda won't cut a lot out because he's going to want us to see the big fight, so he's going to want to show us every clash, every, I don't know, Kaido trying to hit him with a Thunder Bargua, knowing that Luffy's going to dodge it, Luffy coming in with the Gear 4, showing us what Rio, that's what I think we all want to see, is we want to see more Rio attacks. And then we're going to want to see what the rest of the guys are going to be up to, along with Big Mum and whatever else they're going to be doing anyway. And then I think right at the end, the very last shot, King comes up, Queen comes up, everyone's like, okay, and then a lot more people show up, and then like everyone's going to be like, okay, cool, so I'm going to go deal with these guys, like Luffy, Kid, that's what I'm just guessing, that's just a big guess, but mainly Luffy. You carry on with Kaido, Luffy's going to be like, okay, boom, 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 and then, you know, whoever's taking on Big Mum, they'll be like boom, boom, boom. That's the way it's going to go. But that is my predictions, and that's the way I'm going to stick with it. And I hope that that's the way it goes. If not, I'm sure Oda's probably got something, you know, even bigger and better. But it's fun doing these predictions anyway. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to leave it there. So if you enjoyed the video, give me a big fat thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments below, what are your predictions for One Piece Chapter 1002. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, smash the notification bell so you guys never ever miss a post. Share this video out there, and I will see you guys for the next video. Until then, see ya.